Hi Aquarius, welcome to your unexpected reading for me. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about a person, this may resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. Alright, Aquarius. A lot of these have been internal things, and also people making decisions differently for their life. Just saying, there's not a whole lot outside happening for what I've read thus far. So in a way, it's kind of like some people might think that's less interesting. Just warning now that there's hasn't been this trend of things happening so much as people making decisions and deciding to go differently. Okay, Aquarius. Aquarius, unexpected. Four of Pentacles. Death, that could be Scorpio. Knight of Cups. Boy, this has been coming up a lot. That could be Scorpio. So Scorpio. Hermit, that could be Virgo. Knight of Cups for me is Scorpio. I get corrected on that from time to time. Six of Cups and the Fool. Gemini, Virgo, or Aries. All right. So, got you adjusting here. You're still adjusting to something. What is it? Or is it that... Okay. I got an ending and a beginning. That's nice. This, oopsie. What's this death card about? There. Death card about. Aquarius. Magician. Okay. There's this, it still feels like you're kind of, for as much as things might be kind of transitional, that's why you're kind of in like lockdown mode, because there's an adjustment period, but this is also things being where you want them. Like, it's almost like you don't want things to change anymore, so you're stopping here because you've had enough of that, and it's getting a bit much, so you're like stopping everything, you're not adjusting. I don't know, it's things have changed, and maybe you've stopped and pulled back to assess what has changed, what isn't, where you want to go. Stopping to think along the way, perhaps that's what it is. Magician, so Gemini, Virgo, or Aries, also like this. Okay, what's this Knight of Cups here? So out of the ashes you rise here. What's this Knight of Cups? This Ten of Swords. All right. What's this Hermit? What's this Hermit about? So you got something ending here, and this is you holding up to provide self-care for yourself after possibly a romantic situation ends, or something that you've really loved being a part of and doing. You need to take a break and you need to reassess. The Six of Cups about. Four of Pentacles. All right. And this is you. It's kind of like, for the Aquarians that I'm reading for, this is kind of like you've been on like this wild roller coaster ride, or things have been really busy, and this is you needing to pull back and take stock. This also could be you withdrawing your energy from perhaps a long time romantic situation, that you're deciding that you need to go in a different direction. That this is just, you're not thriving, you're not in a situation where you are perhaps valued, or you're not feeling connected. Stability, that was Ace of Pentacles. You're wanting more. Perhaps it's just you're not on the same page anymore, but this is you pulling back to take stock of this situation. You've got, either you thought of leaving or you're leaving a romantic situation and thinking about your next move. But you've been working, for the Aquarians I'm reading for, I think this is also coming on the heels of you. You've been, gosh, it feels so turbulent, and not in a bad way. I mean, maybe work is really taken off, or maybe you've been really productive at home or something. There's a lot of activity, but this has kind of gone by the wayside, and this is we got an ending here, and maybe you're finally reckoning with that. Maybe work has slowed down enough to where you're able to reckon with that. But this is you needing to also take a break and just stop, because you're running yourself into the ground here. This Fool card about for Aquarius. Oh, okay. Just saying. So is it that you've got something ending, and then you're pulling back to take stock, just catch your breath, and you're really excited about this new direction you're going to create for yourself? This is you filling your own cup back up. You're not going to be pouring it out for others until your own cup's full again. So you're taking a break from dating and you're just going to work. Or is this you needing a breather from that situation. Yeah, I don't even think it's somebody from it's somebody kind of coming up to assist in that stability, and then you have a new. No, I don't think it's that. I don't think this is about anybody. Again, this is about you, Aquarius. This is about you pulling back and reassessing and taking a minute before you kind of get back in the dating scene. I don't even think that's of interest to you. I think you're kind of worn out and you want to coast for a little bit, and you want to be excited about a new beginning. You want to plan. You want to kind of have some say in that before you do anything about it. So you're kind of wanting to recreate and co-create your future. This is you wanting to take a break. You need a break. You've been going hard at something since like where it feels like. So, wow. But you're needing to pull back your energy here. It could actually be that you do that. You're just like, I am done with dating. And then out of the blue, this exciting new love opportunity happens. Like, holy cow, it's a good fit. But I say but because you know what? For the Aquarians I'm reading for, it's not that simple. It's not just like you're not that simple that you're just going to look at something new and fall head over heels or just like completely blossom overnight. I think there's a bit of cynicism or being jaded there, and I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that's just being discerning and being like, no, I need to have wits about me. But so I think this is a more, you might either be planning this wonderful new direction for yourself, and it's really going to just be this time for you to kind of just really invest in yourself. Or you might have met somebody that has caught your eye, or something, a new project, new something, or someone that has caught your eye. But you're not doing anything about it yet. This is this long thinking process about it because you want it to be fulfilling. You don't just want it to be a flight of fancy and like, off this cliff you go in the name of feeling good. You're really wanting to think about what's in your best interest long term. So this is great, but it's also something that you kind of want to delight in, but not go overboard with. So it's something that you're going to want to be actively creating, not just fall and be led, I just feel like it's not, because I don't think you're sitting around waiting for this. I think this is a state of being. I think you're creating this for yourself. I don't think this is a love showing up out of the blue. I mean, it could be. You meet somebody new and you fall head over. I just don't think it's that simple. Not for the Aquarians I'm reading for. You've been through too much. There's too much thought going on here. 5 of Wands. This is that a lot going on thing. This is what I'm talking about. It's been chaotic. It's been topsy-turvy. It's been turbulent for quite some time. And this is a much-needed breather to figure out what you want to do next. But you're not in any hurry to get there. It's almost like you've been through so much that it just feels kind of good to have this fresh a breath air. Yeah, I said it wrong. Coined that phrase 6 months ago. Nobody cares. It's almost worth it just to enjoy feeling like this because it's been like this for a while for you. And you've been at the helm a lot. So this feels good. And that's all it is. It just feels good. That's it. It's not anything you want to run towards. You just kind of want to sit and feel that for a second. It's almost like, and then figure out your next move here. All right. What else for... Yay. Okay, so make your dreams real. That's what this is. You're giving it a minute. You're creating. You're thinking about it. You're co-creating. Make your dreams real. Make your dreams real. You're weaving that web. This is reminds me of Anansi, I believe it is, the story weaver. Spiders, a lot of times in folklore and stories and heritage stories, are story weavers. So this is you weaving your story. This is you creating your story. Creating. Hello. Oh, there go the cards. Okay. So yay. That's what this is. You're taking a minute. You're in a holding pattern. You're just going to coast and figure out what your next move is. And this is you committed to making your dreams real. Fill your cup back up and excited about this new beginning. I like it. Because enough of this business. And you're not shying away from this. You're plenty capable of handling this. It's just, you just need a minute. You just need a minute. But you're raring to go. I mean, you're not shying away from it. You just need a minute. So is it the optimism that surprises you? Or is it just that you're walking away or that you've accepted an ending? Is that, I'm not sure what's unexpected here or what's surprising you. I mean, it could be a new relationship. Just for the Aquarians I'm reading for, I don't think you're looking for that. So maybe that's why it is unexpected, because you're like, oh gosh, I met somebody out of the blue. Because I think this is about your self-preservation. So it could be that you're meeting somebody new. You know, it feels to me like you're actually optimistic about taking this time to recoup, though, and then create. So, okay. Aquarius. So we've got, okay, that's in, right? Yes, I got it right. Okay, so that's in, and I don't, that's on his side. And Page of Pentacles. So we got Ten of Swords and Page of Pentacles, both on their sides. So this is, you're working through an ending. You're working through an ending, and I think at the beginning I was saying you're adjusting to something new. You're kind of adjusting after, that's what this is. This is adjusting after an ending, and you're working through it. You're not all the way out of the woods yet. I think that's why you're like, you know what? I'm going to be really glad for this, and I'm finally able to be in a space where I can create, and I'm excited about it. Not ready to do anything about it yet, but man, it's fun thinking about it, because you're in a holding pattern right now, and as you should be. You need a break. You've been doing a lot, so this is you planning for that when you're ready. It won't be long, and you don't mind taking the break. You've been working really hard, so you're giving this time to settle and adjust, and then you'll be ready to get back out there again. But I think this is like a laying low month, and just kind of taking a breather and using that breather to figure out what you want. It's closing this out and getting ready for this. Okay. Thank you for stopping by, Aquarius. I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you in the next reading. Happiness to you, and much love. Okay, take care.